First time teaming up together, correct? How did the partnership kind of come to be?
Well, we were hanging out last year at the CME event down in Florida, and we were always pretty close in our rookie year.
Yeah, right.
Starting our rookie year. And then we were like, do you want to play together? So we were like, okay. simple
Yeah, easy peasy.
result.
Yeah. How do your guys' games maybe kind of complement each other?
I think always might play to a little bit farther than Rose.
She hits it far. Yeah.
And always I'm making cut and fade, and she can do a draw, and we can make some lot good experience for this week. So yeah, I'm so happy for play with Rose.
Same. I think because we have different shot shapes and also we have different strengths in our game, combining the two will be very helpful, especially for like a golf course like this that's very versatile.
And I know you both have played this course before. What do you make of Midland Country Club out on the course?
This year, the Dow Champions my third time to play. I did to this tournament. So always I think the course layout is a little bit tricky for me because I'm always make some little fade, but the shape is a little difficult for me, and then I just trust for the Rose this week.
I think I trust HaeRan a little bit more. I think this course layout, like HaeRan says, is very tricky. Like you have to be very precise, and the greens are honestly very bouncy. I think it's gonna get firmer throughout the week, so it helps that her fade goes high. So when she lands it, it's a lot easier to stop it, whereas mine's a little bit lower, has to roll out a little bit more. But I think that's something that every player is going to have to deal with a little bit. And then obviously the putting lines are not very easy to read either. So I feel like that's kind of going to be the difference.
Yeah, we don't get to play a lot of team events on tour. How excited are you to get to play in this one, and what are you looking forward to most about this week?
Yeah, I just want to more enjoy the tournament because every week we have to many stressful for the golf, and just to keep think about at that golf, and then always stressful, and then I don't want to that. So we talking about before, we just enjoy for this week.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's like we're always individual in golf, so just like having this week as a experience, as like a breather, essentially. Like we're all competitive and we're gonna try our best, but I think the fun priority is gonna be a lot higher. And I'm glad that HaeRan and I are on the same page for that.
Which kind of led me into my next question is how nice is it to have kind of, I don't want to call it laid back because everyone's still competing, trying their hardest, but how nice is it to have this a little more fun atmosphere smack dab in the middle of two majors?
Yeah. For sure, we have to make stressful for the major week. So I'm so happy to make some more enjoy for my golf and to watch for another players golf, and I learned for the more good experience for the all of week, I think. So yeah, I'm so happy to the between the major weeks to have a like this team event.
Same. We play. I mean, this time is the busiest for like major weeks. And for this event to be like a fun one in the middle of everything that's going on, and obviously the competition's rising higher and higher, it's good to have an event where you can sort of lay low a little bit and not put too much pressure on yourself individually, because at the end of the day, team golf is meant to be an enjoyable experience with another person.
Any questions from in here? No? Just one last one for me then. What's the team name?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We were thinking about a lot of things, and then we came up with one like by the 7th hole
Yeah.
of today's practice round.
First opinion is Got Your Roses, but we're thinking it's a little bit hard to say that name, so we changed for the Roses for You. Yeah.
Quick one on playing here at the Dow Championship. You guys have played here previously. Playing in events like this that are on the LPGA Tour that are community events. The entire city of Midland pretty much shuts down for this event. You're going to have a lot of fans out here. What's it like playing in this team event environment, knowing you are going to have fans lined up on hole number 1 starting Thursday?
It's honestly very cool for us being inside the ropes and seeing people who are interested in just watching us pros play. I think that atmosphere is very heartwarming. It's very exciting for all the players to put a little show on. And I think it also shows how the women's game is trending a lot more. It's a small town, but it's very cute. There's so many people who are very avid and passionate about where they're from and where they live. And for all the locals to come out and support us, we're very grateful.